boy, the people who didn't realize how powerful they were to stand up and say, I'm not afraid of you, and to protect the guardians, so at this time, America is who needs defending. It was the defender for a period of time, but at some points in life, the hero has to be defended. The hero is the one that needs to be protected.
What's the name of the movie?
Rise of the Guardians.
It's a Colorful Foresight where we intuitively connect from within. And it's woo-woo time, where we connect our woo-woo into our mundane living. I don't know. Hi, this is Sylvia, Colorful Foresight. And please, we have here Latisha, and that's her YouTube handle. Please go to her and subscribe. So today's topic is, we did a video once before, and it's about stronger than you think. And we were talking behind the scene. We're kind of in I don't know. Yeah. And I feel like that's important to acknowledge just by being human, also as a spiritual being, feeling out the energy. Because you don't label it psychic or this or that. Really, we're a feeling, energetic being. So the topic's going to be something with, I don't know. And don't you rather that you have somebody say that than to just BS, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, and funny that she said that, because it's kind of the same thing, the vibe I've been feeling like. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. I really do believe that, every single day, choices are put in front of people, and the story shifts depending on the choices that people make. You know what I mean? I just feel like the reason that is very, very hard to say, oh, well, I know without a doubt, I know that this is how this is going to turn out. I know how this is going to go. It's because, at the moment, everybody just making choices. And it's like if we're playing a video game, I feel as though they really enjoy our fear. So one of the things that I try to say to people when I do videos and stuff like that is that don't feed them your fear. Don't feed them your fear, because they enjoy it. It's like dinner. I don't know how it can turn out. I'm just observing, and I'm doing whatever role I could play. And I just do think that everything that everybody does matter, because I honestly think that all of us are participating in the outcome. It's just that we participate in different ways. Some people working on the edges, some people working on the center. Some people right in the middle of it, and some people at the end. But we all fixing that same puzzle. We all participating in creating that thing.
Yeah, it's part of the weight, how you have a popcorn popping. It starts slow, and then if even the small channel is part of that popcorn. So you get a slow popcorn pop, and then it gets really fast. And
all of it matters. All of it, in my opinion, matters. That's why I think that it has to be so fast, and it has to be so loud and so bold, because so people will wake up faster. You know what I mean? It's different because the speed and the loudness and how fast information spread, and how people, not only their information spreading, not only their propaganda is spreading, but the light is spreading as well. The enlightenment and the ability to inform one another of things and make people aware of things, that is also spreading. And that's what kind of makes this, even though it's eerily similar, that's what kind of gives me the hope that it's not going to be as stretched out or go on for that long period of time like how it did in the past, because it's happening so quickly, and people are waking up quickly. And also, people kind of in this day and age, we kind of want to be free people. We don't have, our mind isn't as suppressed or as small, for lack of better words. Our thinking is bolder and more open, and we're more informed and more aware of things. I just don't think that we want to be free. Well, we want to be trapped, or we want to go back to suppression, or we want to go back to those days. You know, we don't know the whole picture either. We don't know what people are doing behind the scenes. People with power, what they're doing behind the scenes. We don't know the heroes that we can't see, the unsung, unseen heroes. You know, we don't know who all the players are. So we cannot, based on the public information that we have, we cannot predict what is going to happen. Like you say, you see peace at the end, but you don't know the path. This is not sustainable, and it can't last, and it has to end. But I don't know the path. I don't know who the heroes are. I don't know the path. I don't know who's going to be courageous and who's going to be the cowards. I don't know. I know I'm witnessing it now. I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing the courageous ones. I'm seeing the sellouts. I'm seeing the cowards. I'm seeing the liars. I'm seeing the gaslighters. You're seeing all the people. We're witnessing it. So we definitely have to me, in my opinion, we have to kind of like be observers. And at the same time, we have to play too. We are players. But like I said, as far as I'm concerned, I'm one of the players on the edge of the game. I'm not in the center. So I have to focus on my part, my path and my role, so for me, what I've been focusing on is trying to build my YouTube channel and build my platform, and so that I can reach more people, and then they can pass on more information and be a part of the messaging and the truth telling and the activism and all that with a bigger platform. So that's my role.
Absolutely. And it's like, I think the biggest thing for me is be okay with the I don't know.
Yeah.
Because
agreed.
The fear is part of it. It's the I don't know. Because we think, oh, like, let's just say they say, you see like what's going on and they're triggering our fears, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's because we assume, all right, they're going to do this and going to end this way.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to know what's going on. But perhaps by doing the I don't know, there might be solution that's better than we think.
Exactly.
Maybe not seeing it protecting us, spiritually. Maybe not seeing it protecting us not to speak it, things like that.
You gotta be comfortable with the uncertainty,
It's also this idea that we're waiting to be saved. I think you had a video on that. You did a video on that. Like maybe expecting the government to do everything. Or, like a lot of the MAGA people, they're waiting to be saved by, they think 47 to save you.
Yeah.
We have this idea about, I think we should connect with our divine closer, if anything.
Yeah.
However, just sitting there and doing nothing.
Yeah. And I think that's a lesson that a lot of people are learning, because a lot of people are saying it, that a lot of people are saying that, no one's coming to save us. We have to save ourselves. I've heard a lot of creators online say that, a lot of people say that, because we expected so much from so many other leaders, and we still, you're still continuing to have that kind of expectation, and you get disappointed. You don't even understand what they're thinking sometimes. Like these 10 the Democrats that sided with the Republicans to censure Al Green. You don't know what they're thinking sometimes. So I feel like a lot of people are starting to realize that, the Americans have to save themselves, and the Americans are going to have to take the power back, and I feel like that's the lesson that is being learned. Yeah. Taking power back. Yeah, I feel like that's a lesson that a lot of Americans are already learning. From just listening to other people say online, whether it's on TikTok or YouTube or whatever, a lot of people are realizing that that's what they're gonna have to do. They have to take their power back, and they have to stop looking for a hero and be the hero.
Also, what I'm feeling is a lot of time, even though we have so much problem here, I mean, it's not about like but we are one of at least the top 5 first world country, right?
Yeah.
We're always there for others. We're always there for others. So now it's like before 47 came to play on Bluesky, so many Canadians showed up to support us.
Yeah.
So many people from UK and all that. But once 47 came in office and he started pissing them off, now I'm starting to see cranking Canadian toward USA. However, that's not true. Once they like it's like the Trudeau, Canada.
Yeah.
He said, "This is for the American people. We don't want to hurt you." And da 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 da. But this
Is your government that doing this to you?
right?
You know, he
So
said that in his speech.
it's humanizing. It's very humanizing.
Yeah.
Also, it's kind of like the world to go wake up and go, oh my God, they're not going to be here for the USA. Right now, they can't help us. So it's kind of like, who are we to think that we're the only one learning lesson? Everybody's learning lesson.
Everybody. Yeah. You know, and it kind of remind me of a movie that I also use as reference all the time when I'm talking about things. There's this movie, it's an animation called Rise of the Guardians, right? And the Guardians is like Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny, and you know, these powerful magical beings that people that bring light to the world, right? And in this movie, Pitch Black, which represent the darkness, kind of like did similar to what these people doing, like basically causing, like putting out lights for, you know, people's light and making life hard for people, so everybody's light went out. And because of that, the guardians became weaker, you know, and they became like small. And then there was one little boy, his light was still shining, and he ended up having to be the protector of the guardians. You know, he ended up having, because of his light and him standing up in front of the darkness and say, I am not afraid of you. When he became empowered, he is a little kid, the guardians, they got back their strength. And they got, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So America was the guardian of democracy. And now at this time, America is being under attack. So now it takes the little boy, the people who didn't realize how powerful they were, to stand up and say, I'm not afraid of you, and to protect the guardians, you know. So at this time, America is who needs defending. It was the defender for a period of time, but at some points in life, the hero has to be defended. You know, the hero is the one that needs to be protected.
What's the name of the movie?
Rise of the Guardians.
Wow.
And it's an animation, but it's a very powerful movie for this time. I would recommend that if you want to be encouraged and to see your power, that's a good movie to watch, because like it's a good visualization of what we experiencing right now, because we were the little kids that was protected, you know, but now we have to be the heroes. We have to be the one to stand up to darkness and say, I'm not afraid of you, and be the protector, be the guardians, you know. Yeah, so I think that's what it is. Americans have to become the guardians of their democracy again, you know.
And here's the thing, we can also rely on other people, other countries. And even though a lot of them are angry,
other countries, the other countries now have to step up. They have to step up and believe in its power, you know. So, you know, sometimes we allow the heroes to be the heroes, but every once in a while we gotta be the heroes, you know. We gotta protect the heroes, you know.
So. You know, that's why Trudeau, I really like that he separated.
Yeah, that was a good speech. Yeah.
And, you know, they have to see their power. They were already, a lot of them were already, but they really go and see that, how powerful. And we need them. We need them.
Yeah. So. I think this is a worldwide lesson that we all learning. We all figuring it. We all learning it. We figured it out.
It had like a very world peace kind of vibe to it.
Yeah. Eventually we are all, that's like you said, that's where we're heading. I don't know the path, but I know that's where we're heading. I know that that's the destination. I agree with you on that.
So that gives me some kind of hope and faith. And okay, be with the unknown and say, I don't know, but
I don't know.
Still have the eye on a goal of peace.
Yeah.
So, all right, thank you. That's wonderful. I'm really curious to watch that movie now.
Rise of the Guardians.
Yeah. Do you have anything you want to say to wrap up where the viewer could see more of you?
Well, right now I'm on my YouTube channel. This is Tishera. INFJ. That's mainly where you can see me at the moment. Just doing my videos. My platform is Latisha Learns Life, and I just basically share my perspective on my observation and my perspective on the things that are happening in this timeline and how I'm navigating it.
So
Yeah.
let us know in the comment. Let us know how you're in the I don't know moment and what kind of breakthrough you had from listening to the video to acknowledge. I don't know. I feel like I got a little more, as you and I were talking, not that I got clarity, but I kind of feel like we're stringing out the feeling of maybe being more at ease with the I don't know.
Yeah.
Or something, you know?
Yeah.
And I really love that. Out of all this came to that reference of the movie, made me feel better. Really did.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, alrighty, take care.
Thank you.